We're in the Oceania Grand Finals between Ground Zero and Team Gap. Team Gap coming from the lower bracket, Ground Zero from the winner bracket. Best of 5 Grand Finals. On who wins the Aeos Cup? That takes home 10,000. 10,000. We have a Blissey Hooper comp with a 9-hit spot side. And we have Jungle Greninja top lane Serena. We actually have no Lucarios. And Team Gap going for Cramorant. With the Greninja jungle, Blastoise super top side, so doing a 2-1-2 right now. And Lush actually listening this last hit. Slowbro is able to snipe it away with the water gun. Nicely done by him. We have a Cramorant Slowbro bot side against the Blissey Hooper. And top we have Hooper. And they actually get first blood on top side. They get first blood on the jungler. Nicely done. Bit too aggressive there by Suluvu. Gets taken down. First blood goes out to Team Gap. They have to win a lot of games to be victorious here, coming from the loser bracket. There's the Cramorant, there's the Duck. No Blissey as well, no Blissey on the side of Team Gap, which is very rare. A Blissey won every single region. Was in every single winner's team was a Blissey. So seeing teams not play Blissey is always like a bit, are you sure? Are you sure about this? But they're in Seco Slowbro. We saw the same in Brazil that we watched yesterday, where we had also a Slowbro over a Blissey, and it did not go well. It did not go well. Now 9-hits actually is getting value. 9-hits is kind of destroyed by Blissey's safeguard, but there's no Blissey. So 9-hits can actually stun people now. We have Joe in this arena. Also no Lucario. A complete Lucario-free game in the first Grand Final game. Like to see that, even though Lucario is still absolutely broken, but I'm happy to see other picks being played. We have a Blastoise super top lane as well. No Lucario there either. And 9-hit's very aggressive. I wonder if this is going to be an Egg Bomb or Helping Hand. I assume it's going to be Helping Hand Blissey with a 9-hits on Veil and a Greninja. I would be surprised to see Egg Bomb, but Egg Bomb is quite good. And Dawn is he going to get? No, he's not going to get into hyperspace. Second kill also for Team Gap. Was putting the pressure on this early game onto Ground Zero. Winning the top side. A Beagle on the Greninja. Taking that 8 bomb as well. Getting close to level 9. If he takes those top Bs, which he probably gets for free, most likely, he has a higher level. Could be quite good, but bot lane. Bot lane is looking quite even for now. Nice Surf hitting 3 characters, and there's the huge Hurricane into Surf, and they actually kill 9-hits. Cramorant following up the Surf. Nice hyperspace as well. Both are getting full HP without any issues. And Beagle, what? He goes in. He gets stomped on. And the Surfy Star Suluvulu just gets the free kill. Kite is now running away. Can he make it away to the berries? No, he can't. I mean, he does make it out. Gets stomped now, just runs back into them. That's gonna be 30 points going in for the Greninja. He's gonna run towards bot side now. I'm not sure if they're gonna break the goal. He's gonna get a hyperspace towards bot side. Hooper's right. Oh yeah, Hooper's already doing it on the goal. He's gonna be here with level 9. And this should just be a team wipe. He's just gonna jump into these 4 characters. They're all dead. Oh, they're all so dead. There's already 2 down. It's gonna be 3. But actually, Beagle also has a Unite move. Can he find a counter kill? He actually can. Can he find Suluvu? Yes, he does, but he's also gonna go down. No, he doesn't go in the hyperspace. There's no way. What just happened? The hyperspace putting 9-tails and Hooper back to base, and he gets a free Dreadnought. What was that? No way. He actually saves the day. If they lose this Dread there, I think it's gonna be game. I already thought Ground Zero is just gonna run away with this. But the hyperspace working in favor of Team Gap. And he gets away with it. Unbelievable. Gets the Dread, gets some kills. Also got a kill on Suluvu. Getting huge experience for himself. He's level 9, it's level 10 now. His entire team is level 8. Looking out for the Unite moves, but XP is quite even now. Joe jumping in again. With the dropkick, no Grassy Glide. Actually, he tried to Unite move, but he got unstoppable. Doesn't get it off. Hyperspace brings him back to base, but they get 1 kill. But Suluvu also goes down again by 2 the Cramorant Unite. Dealing huge damage there. A 1-for-1 on top side. Both junglers are down, and Joe is super, super deep. Does even drop kicks. A nice Hurricane into Surf. Jurak takes him down. And Team Gap having pretty good early game still, though. Slowbro, though, going very, very low. Can he go into hyperspace in time? Yes, he can. Gets full HP. He's probably going to port back as well. There he is. He's looking for his level 9. And they actually find a kill. Hooper goes down. But Suluvu is here. He picks up 1. Is he going to pick up 2? Yes, he's going to pick up 2. But 1 goes over to 9-tails. Very explosive game. Love kills left and right. There's the Helping Hand here. We see a Helping Hand. Makes the most sense. I mean, you have a very 9-tails, a Greninja. It just makes sense to go Helping Hand. Gold is on 1 HP, but oh, Ground Zero. Not realizing the gold is on 1 HP. Huge mistake. This is something I hate seeing as well when this happens. And Suluvu again gets picked off. Is way too aggressive there. Blissey not on the same page. And they get a kill. On Suluvu yet again. We have Dead spawning in 10 seconds. Don is walking dot, bot is level 9 on the Hooper. Everyone has Unite moves now. Nice drop kicks going in just for a bit of poke, but not too much. And Team Gap is just going to start the strat. They have a Fairy Flip, they have the Blastoise Unite. It's very strong in these fights. He's already going in with Water Spot, Rapid Spin. Everything is just exploding. But Team Gap disappeared. They just completely disappeared. They vanished from Earth. 4 of them are dead. And they just exploded. And Team Ground Zero didn't even lose a single person. They barely even lost HP. The Night hits Unite, the Grincher Unite hitting so hard. Cramorant just can't do anything, is trying his best to defend the goal. Goes down, and they're going to get a huge overkill as well. 40 to 39 go in on an 80 goal. And actually, no, I think they messed up. I think they lost 1 point there. They lost some points there. Looked like they actually curvely killed with 80 now. I think at least. Joe going to top side, clearing it now. And actually, wait, did I see that correctly? I'm not sure what I just saw. I think they overkilled by 39 points, right? Rotom spawning in 30 seconds. Both teams being pretty passive right now, just farming up their Unite moves back up. This could be the last time maybe someone can use their Unite moves, like Greninja could maybe still do it right now, but not really. They have no Audinos on their side. Slow bro under attack by the way Ninetales. Is Rip-Off slowed as well. Can he get away? Dropkick goes in, Stomps as well. Can Joe find a kill? Yes, they also find Hooper. Double KO for the Ninetales. Looking dominant now in this game. It's gonna be level 13, gets the Veil Plus. It's gonna make him tankier. Gets him also more cooldown reduction. Very important to be level 13 for the Ninetales. Suluvu and Beagle both level 13 on the Greninjas. They're gonna pick out another Rotom for free. And Team Gap is looking for a push on bot side. That's smart. But there's Hyperspace Portal, right? If they just Hyperspace the Portal right now, they can actually still stop it. I'm surprised they're not understanding this, that this could happen. They're just so sure they're defending the Portal. And Tupa goes in, gets Hurricaned. Might actually die here. No, gets to a berry. His teammates are there now. And they get 1 kill. Suluvu going for the Cramorant as well. Gets the 2nd kill. And Beagle, just in no man's land. Can he get in hyperspace? There's no way to get into it now. Get Surf Reset. And they get another Surf Reset. Hooper also does. Triple KO for Suluvu. It's going to be another Dread now. They're actually going to score? Not that, yeah, they're kind of looking to score, but should be possible. There's a Slowbro being up. And they're going to pick up another Dread as well. Actually, it's their first Dread of the game. No, the second Dread. Sorry, they got the second one. Pick up this Dread. And that was spawning in 10 seconds. Huge experience lead now for the side of Ground Zero. Looking very dominant. They're 14 on Serena, almost 14 on Ninetales, 14 on Suluvu. Even Blissey and Hooper are level 12. So looking great. And we already have a pickoff. There's 2 pickoffs actually. Cramorant also going down. Gets stopped by Serena. Serena keeps going on now. Greninja's being very passive right now. Slowbro Unite hits Serena, but Serena's so tanky right now from his Unite move. Goes Stomps in again. And Beagle goes down. Double kill for Joe. Completely destroying them in the backline. 1v3. He's probably going to pick another kill. Blastoise goes down to Ninetales and the rest of the team. And Joe is just having a time there. In the backline on this arena. Zapdos goes down. And just a clean team fight. They don't lose a single member in the last 2 minutes. And they pick up some more kills as well. Slowbro goes down. And he's like, no, actually the Cramorant. No, Suluvu gets destroyed by the Cramorant Unite. But it's going to be game number 1 going over to Ground Zero. Game number 2. Do we see any changes? No, still we see 2 Greninjas in the jungle. Checking out the other team comms. Maybe we see Blissey on Absol. Kite going to Absol now. Going away from the Blastoise. We still see Jurek on the Cramorant. That hasn't changed. We've seen Absol now, top lane. And another 2-1-2. Another 2-1-2 for the side of Team Gap, sending the Hooper top again, trying to pressure Joe as much as they can. And they're doing quite fine on bot side here, securing their Audinos successfully. And not falling too far behind, so they're successful because Joe's gonna suffer on top side against this Hooper, and Absol will have no chances as Arena early game. There we go, has to stay on his goal. Didn't get a single APOM. Is only at 8, which means he probably didn't get a single one. Suluvu is not here to help him out a bit, but there's 3 top for the side of Team Gap, so they're just trying to target top lane as much as they can. Try to get Kite ahead, but last game it didn't work well. Joe was still an absolute monster. And took over the game at some point. Beasts are spawning in 4 seconds. Ground Zero still 2v3 on top side. He's gonna try to get some. He goes for the full heal in, and Joe's actually gonna die. Just tries to suicide for some bees. I'm not sure if that's worth it. They can look for a score as well now. Suluvu, 1 man defending against 3. Could be quite difficult. If this just gets auto-attacked, yeah, I don't think he can defend against this. 20 go in. Can he actually find kills? He's going very, very close for getting a kill. Can he find it? No, he doesn't. He goes down. And yeah, that was not... I don't think that's dying for the beast there. In the end, it hurt them quite a lot. Suluvu also goes down. And Team Gap also getting 30 points in. So they're quite happy. Again, winning topside. Yet again. It's going to make sure they don't throw their lead away on the next beast spawn again, just like last game. Lush now getting level 4, evolving into Blissey. Going to see a Helping Hand and Safeguard probably again. Picking up the Safeguard now. It's going to be very nice against the Cramorant. Safeguard such a broken ability. Such a broken move. I mean, you're playing Pokemon, it's called moves. Beagle clearing his jungle. 50 seconds until Dread spawns. Is on its way to level 8. It's not too far away from level 9. If he gets some beasts on top side, he can get level 9. And be quite happy. Ground Zero this time sending some more purple. Suluvu is going to a smoke screen, but he's not level 7 yet. He doesn't do any damage. Doesn't do any damage, and this Absol is quite scary, already on level 7. So Suluvu is not going to be level 9 for this first Dread. Barely even is going to be level 7. Just he has to pick up one Corphish or a small bee, and he's going to be able to do so. Feather getting locked in by the Cramorant, but he's fine. Gets out barely on some HP. And they get a kill on top side. Team Gap. Again, double KO actually on top side for the Greninja. Beagle this time having a much better game. Already level 9. And this should be a free Dreadnought for the side of Team Gap, unless Ground Zero can pull a miracle. Maybe they should just play around Rotom now at this point? No, they're still going bot lane. They're going to try and flip. This could turn into a huge disaster. Again, Beagle has Unite move. Suluvu doesn't. He just has to engage right now. He has to look for a target, look for Unite move. There we go. There's the Unite move in. Can he find a Surf reset? No, he Surf completely messes up his Surf there. Doesn't get a reset, but Suluvu goes down. Has no chance without Unite move. Well, that was a very, very bad Surf by Beagle. Can he find the last hit? Yeah, they can. But I think he got it with an auto attack, not even the Surf. Gets a double KO. Changing out 9 hits now. That's a triple KO for Beagle. And that's a quadra kill for Beagle. That's the steady Unite move difference there. They're going to leave the goal up for now, so they can farm more Dinos. Cramorant pretty good at securing those with Surf and Hurricanes. They don't have to necessarily kill it. Joe just looking for some attack bait stacks on the Stomp. Goes for the drop kick again. Yeah, he's just stacking right now. Hooper can't really do much about this. Actually, just be careful not to die. But actually, the entire team is now here. Entire team is porting in. The Avengers are just in time. And they kill Joe under the goal. Hyperspace portal rotations are so strong. Kite almost level 10 on this Absol. Looking very, very good. But Beagle on level 12 almost. Suluvu now Unite moving in. But he gets Slowbro United. What a nice Unite by the Slowbro. Instantly pick him off. He has no chance of living. This is how you have to play Slowbro into a Greninja. He jumps in. Instant Unite move. Instant punishment. Blissey is not level 8 yet. Couldn't help. Suluvu out. And he gets completely destroyed. Joe looking for some stomps again. Can they at least find Slowbro? There's a nice 9 hits Unite as a counter attack. And they get 1 kill on Slowbro. Beagle also super low now. Hooper goes down. And there's a triple KO for 9 hits out of nowhere. And they also kill Greninja. 4 kills suddenly for the side of Ground Zero. Wow. This 9 hits putting in work there in this fight. Same for Joe. Somehow turning it completely around. Almost going to a point lead as well now. But Suluvu is still very, very far behind. He's a level 9 Greninja. He is super, super weak right now. He's gonna do his jungle buff rotation again. But we have 11 or 9 tails, level 10 Serena. Alright, looking at bot side. Spawning in 9 seconds, the second Dreadnought. Let's see if Team Gap can have a better team fight this time, like last time they just got wiped. Hyperspace comes through. And Aptos actually not taking it yet. Right, they still have Hooper Unite, right? They don't have to take this one. Hooper can still port them in. And Ground Zero is pulling the trigger. They're already Hooper unbounding, and Team Gap is responding to it, also dropping the Hooper Unite. And it's just going to be a flip. Can Suluvu secure this time? It goes over to Suluvu. Yes, he does. Finds the Surf reset as well, kills the Slowbro, has Unite move now, hits Hooper, knocks him up as well, but the Cramorant Ignite murders him. And this time, Team Gap is getting 5 kills on the second Dread. There we go. There's the good team fight. Huge 45 overcap as well for Cramorant on bot. Beacon on his way to level 14. They don't get the Dread, but they get 5 kills and a huge overcap, which is for sure worth it. Of course, if you get the Dread as well there, it would be a dream scenario, but if I could choose between team wiping the enemy team and getting Dread, I'll for sure choose the team wipe. 100%. Cramorant now the highest level in the game with Greninja level 13 on their side of the team. But this late game teamfight is going to be difficult. Not having a Blissey is going to be very, very difficult to teamfight in. Absol also struggles into 9-tailed Super Blissey team comms. And also into a Serena Unite. It's going to be very, very difficult. Stomps go in. Can he find a kill on Jurek? Joe is dropping very, very low. I don't think he has Unite up. He's looking for the KO on Beagle. Can he find it? Yes, the Storm comes through. Huge experience goes over to Joe. Double KO again for the Ninetales. Feather having great game so far. And they're gonna pick up a free Rotom. Without any issues. They can maybe look for rotation towards bot side and start scoring there. There's the Tier 1 Golub. But it's so difficult to have macro rotations against Hooper. Hooper can always just put a port between the top and the bottom goal. But yeah, Ground Zero is doing what I just said. They're looking for a bot push. All of them are moving there. They're going to see Team Gap slowly defending top side. And there's the hyperspace coming out. Can they make it through? Blissey is scoring right now. Blissey already scoring 40 points, still running score sheet. Nice pick off by Lucian. They get one kill as well. Hooper actually goes down, trying to defend this alone. Can Beagle find any counter kills? It's dropping super low. Joe can't reach him though. There's the Flux Zone. But a nice double drop kick. And he's going to try to find his reset. There's one more auto attack. There's the Storm. Drop kick out. And he actually gets away. Nicely played by Joe under the enemy Flux Zone. Kai just stayed top lane, is going to score 50. It's a perfect overcap, but it honestly doesn't matter. Any points matter right now. And a 50 point means that Upsol might reach level 14. So that's for sure the right call there. Obviously it sucks not overscoring a goal, but at this point it really doesn't matter. Much better to just get 50 points off. The overscoring is just annoying when someone puts like 5 coins into like a 5 HP goal when there's like someone with more around. That's like the bigger issue. But in this case, it's totally fine. Upsol reaching level 40 now. And 8 seconds to go until Zapdos spawns. Team Gap can completely wipe the last game. See if they can find a better Slowbro Unite on Greninja as well. Nice surf goes in, but then Safeguard is there. The Safeguard is there and Sluvu jumping in. He's just obliterating the Cramorant, only getting 2 kills. Slowbro's also down without using Unite move. Cramorant couldn't use Unite move. Kite has no chance now. Gets locked up by the Ninetales. And Team Gap just gets gapped yet again on the Zapdos fight. Can Beagle be the hero? Go for the random play. He's in the top rush. There's the smoke screen. But Ground Zero knows about it. They're just looking for it. There's the Unite in. Can he find the surf as well? He can! And he steals it away. He actually steals Zapdos away. There's still a 4-point lead. Ground Zero actually has to go and score now. The Reddit play. He gets away with it. Steals Zapdos. Let's see if Team Cap can score here. Lucia does have the score sheet, but they all die to the Cramorant Unite. The Cramorant Unite is able to get kills left and right. And they have a 4-point lead still. Joe picks up a kill on Hooper. But I don't think he's going to be able to score. They all have too many coins and no score sheets, except for Blissey. They can look for one, maybe. I think I'm going to wait for like a 1-minute push now. They're going to see the close game anytime soon. Joe Unite moving, Beagle. That's actually a huge mistake by Beagle. Gets taken down in his own jungle. Joe just absolutely stomping on them again. Gets a double KO. What is Team Gap doing? They could just be on their goals and wait for the message and to understand what is happening. And now Lucius might even score. No, there's the hyperspace portal. But very curious decision there by Team Gap to fight them in their own jungle. Ground Zero has so many coins on them, they could just fight them under the goal. Lush looking again for a score on top now. Has the score sheet, but Slowbro should be able to kill it on his own. And there's 30 seconds to go. Ground Zero is going to look for a push on bot side. If they're all still on the goal, Lush actually has a chance of getting the score off. If everyone stands on it, it goes much faster. Here's the score sheet. And it could be quite hard to hit them, but there's the Hooper Unite for the side of Team Gap. 15 seconds to go. Lush is running in again, but I don't think they can do it. They can't do it. And Beagle stealing Zapdos away and the win right here. Wow. I mean, I think... Oh, they lost the last team fight so hard, but Beagle, what a hero. Gets Zapdos in a 1v4 and is able to win the game. Ridiculous. By 4 points as well. Right now, neither team had any idea who's winning. Neither team had any idea, and now they're going to see it. Game number 3 between Ground Zero and Team Gap. Ground Zero so far winning every single last Zapdos team fight, but they lost Zapdos last game. Do we see any changes in team comms? We still see the Cramorant for the side of Team Gap. No, still same team comms on both sides. Not changing anything. We're also back on the Absol. Kite playing Absol for a second game in a row. Believing in it. And Feather's going super aggressive here on Yami. Can they find some kills though? Doesn't look like it. Going back to the Audinos now. But the actually gets stopped by Cramorant? No, it doesn't. Knight's able to secure it. It's gonna evolve on level 4. And it's probably quite happy. We see again a 2-1-2, Team Gap just staying to the same strategy, not changing anything. And I mean, it's working out so far, right? The early games always look very good on top side. In every single game so far. But they just crumble apart in the late game. They just fall apart. Tuluvu's top lane this time on level 5. It's gonna be another 2. No, this time it's also a 2v2. 3v3 actually, right? Ground Zero sent the Hooper top side to fight for these bees. Can they find a kill? It's gonna make sure that they get some bees as well this time. Much better to probably respond with the 2-1-2. I mean, Ninetales, Blissey on S2 on bot lane are very, very strong. They for sure can win without a Hooper as well, so. Panther going very aggressive again. It's gonna be watch out for the Hurricanes, but as soon as Lush gets Safeguard, they're totally fine against any Hurricane. Damage. Pretty slow early game this time, we don't see a kill yet. Both teams just kind of farming their side. Bit of brawling, but not too much. Suluvu, both Greninjas are currently clearing their jungles. Being very safe. Gonna make sure we scale. Panther looking for this last hit. Can he maybe get it? Nope. Not quite. Good try though. Next beasts are spawning in 30 seconds. Let's see where the junglers go. Suluvu is already pathing towards topside, and so is Beagle. We see another top fight happening, and we actually see also... No, we see 3 top lane. It's gonna be another 3v3. Unless there goes another hyperspace potted down. And Beagle is not level 7 yet. He is missing level 7. Barely not there, unless he maybe is waiting for a Corpfish kill. He's waiting on the angle right now. No, there we go. He was waiting for a Corpfish for some experience to tick in, and he hits level 7 for these beasts. Nice hyperspace, gets them all back to full HP. And the bees spawn in 5 seconds. Gotta be careful for Team Gap here. Let's see which Greninja gets the surf reset, and Suluvu disappears, and Joe does as well. This time, the Cramorant going topside. Gets Team Gap again. Ahead on the early side. They do break the goal quite early. Maybe just play for Rotom now. Are they gonna go for Dreadster? There's another hyperspace portal. And Suluvu just disappears in the beast, tries to get a surf reset. Instead just completely dies. Nice surface by Yami, and the Hurricane hits 2. Blissey and Ninetales both go down, not respecting the hyperspace rotation. And our Team Gap is ready to take this as well. Or Beagle is gonna hit level 9 here from this Audino. And Suluvu is only level 8. He has to maybe try and do a hero steal. Crumble's already zoning quite far. There's a smoke screen going in, but he has no chance. It goes up to the right side, and now he actually surfed in! He actually still decided to surf in, gets taken down. Beagle murders him with the Unite move. Questionable decision there. And Crumble's Unite comes out not to zone them. They're gonna try and break in this goal. 19 go in, 19 go in. And a 40. Are they even gonna kill this goal? No, they shouldn't kill this goal. They already killed top goal. They would not have any experience to farm if they do it. Josh is gonna pick up a Rotom for himself. Doesn't have any coins though. It's gonna get 20 from the Rotom, but yeah. I'm actually not sure how low the goal is. It's 18. He doesn't want to break it. Doesn't want to give the enemy team any Audinos right now. Maybe first gonna farm some more coins together before they do it, but no, they actually just leave top lane alone. Looking for bot lane rotation now. Suluvu is level 9, Joe's level 9. They can actually maybe look for a dive. Team Gap probably only has Absol Unite right now. Maybe Cramorant Unite actually. And there's a kick. Joe actually finding a kill on Absol. Absol just disappearing from the map, and they're just gonna start doing to dive this. So we see Suluvu also Unite moving. Double drop kick comes out. Going very, very big on the deep line. Another drop kick, but they can't quite weather kill Hooper. But Suluvu picks up a kill on Cramorant, and now they're gonna kill the goal. Nice overkill as well. It's gonna be 31 overkill. Yami's just a tiny bit too late. And Ground Zero coming back into this game after a terrible early game. Like Joe always just finds these pickoffs somewhere. So aggressive on this arena. Always gets his team back into the game. Don looking for the level 9 right here. He's gonna still give it over to the Ninetales. Joe picking up a red buff. He won't have Unite move right now. I'm not sure if Suluvu used his Unite move. Couldn't quite see it. Since the camera was on Joe. But yeah, Joe's just trying to farm his Unite move back up. He has Hooper, so Hooper can always port him in. So he can farm this Audino, farm one more Corpfish, maybe a second Corpfish. Bees also spawn in 20 seconds. Those might be a bit too late to take. And yeah, Dread is spawning now. And there's Don dropping the Unite move. Is he gonna take it already? No, he's actually fighting up so on top side. And Slowbro disappears. Bliss Unite flies as well onto the backline. And 2 already on the dead. 3 are dead on the team side of Team Gap. One team always gets completely wiped on this Dread fight. Again, Beagle is the last man standing. But I don't think he has any chance right here. It's 1v5 this time. And they just ace them. Not losing a single member. Lush with a huge Unite there, going onto Suluvu in the backline. And another just second Dread team vibe. Last time it was Team Gap, now it's Ground Zero again. One team just always having no chance on the second Dread fight. 3 games in a row now. This time Ground Zero gets ahead again. And now the XP looks insane. Suluvu almost level 13, Joe's level 12 on the Serena. Yeah, Blissey Unite does crazy damage. They break the goal. So the Rotom maybe goes into the second one. I don't know if they can push for this. The entire top side is up. There's 6 dots there. 6 camps up, Suluvu is just resetting. It's going to take those. Joe might path towards bot side. No, he's actually going to take the double buffs again. Suluvu is just picking the top Audinos. And Biga is the last chance again. He's level 13, almost, on the Greninja. He has to put in work on this last team fight of the game. And we have 120 to go until Zapdos spawns. Neither team really flipping a Zapdos yet. Last game was just a bit unlucky. We kinda ended in team fights. Both Zapdoses so far. 1 minute to go. There might be one more Dreadnought, I'm not sure. Serena fighting Absol on top side, and Absol has absolutely no chance in the stage of the game against a Serena. They'll have no chance. Also, just always be careful against Serena Unite moved, so. And Joe's on his way to level 14. Just like last game. Doing very good on experience, and Yami goes down on bot side. Trying to scout them out. There's some more red spawning in 22 seconds. Ground Zero can maybe look to pick it up. Don't really have to, but I don't think Team Gap can contest it. There we go, Joe hitting level 40 now any moment. They're actually not fighting for it. Okay, they're just leaving it. I like that decision as well. Instead, they have safe experience on the top left side. That guarantees them getting the levels they want. So, don't have to be greedy. They want Zapdos positioning. Team Gap is already positioned as 5 there. They might just look for an early Slowbro Unite into Zapdos. Joe is kinda alone and he dropkicks into them, stomps them as well. Slowbro Unite goes on to, I don't know who it is, was it Ninetales? And Joe actually is gonna die in this time. Suluvu in the backline though with the Blissey Unite. They're gonna pick up 2 kills, they're gonna pick up 3 kills. Beagle is down, the Super is not gonna stand any chance. There's the Surf. And again, a complete team wipe. Ground Zero just every single team fight. And Zapdos, they just play so well. Quadra kill for Suluvu. Almost a Penta. And they're just team wipe. Team Gap yet again. In the last 2 minutes with wonderful team fighting. Joe going very aggressive there, soaked a lot of damage. Was able to kill the Cramorant pretty early on as well with the help of Suluvu. And this Greninja Blissey combo, so difficult to deal with. Greninja jumps into the backline with the Unite move, Blissey follows, they're stunned for such a long time, take insane burst damage. And that is game number 3 going to Ground Zero. Game number 4. Ground Zero is 1 win away from winning the Aeos Cup in OCE. And we see an Azumarill this time. Both teams going for a 2-on-2. No more Serena. Wants to win in style now. Wants to win on one of the worst Pokemons in the game currently. Wants to win a game on Azu. To put even more. I feel like it's gonna be a... just wants to demoralize them completely. Be like, we're the best team in OCE, I guess I have no chance. Pulls out the Azumarill on top side. And we get a first kill. Hooper getting the first blood with Azumarill on top side. On the Absol. Sadly, the cameras didn't catch it. But Joe and Don already getting first blood on top side. Can he see this one his way as well? No, he can't. Can't see this Apom away. Let's see how this Azumarill does. Suluvu is top side again. It's gonna be 3v3. Let's see if Team Gap ports their Cramorant top again. Or if this time they go for a 3v... No, this time they go for a 3v3 instead. They leave their Cramorant slow robot side. Suluvu's going in, popping the X attack. Can he find any kills? No. Not quite. Pretty safe B fight here. Neither team going too aggressive. Suluvu's gonna go back to his jungle rotation. And Biga is instead deciding to go for mid-Corpfishes. He's not resetting towards his buffs. He's going for the mid-Corpfishes. And maybe looking for another gank on top side? No, he's going back to his jungle any moment now. He's gonna pick up another Corpfish. Not the biggest fan of that rotation. Because now we have a huge tempo advantage on Ground Zero's Greninja. He's gonna be able to gank faster again. He's gonna have a third buff rotation as well for the Dreadnought fight. So can potentially be level 9 much, much easier. Biga's gonna be level 7 anytime soon as well though. But he may have a bit of more experience. Overall, but not too much. But he's level 7 right now. He's ticking over to it. But Suluvu should be hitting it as well anytime soon. Actually, he doesn't quite. There's no Corpfish here. There's a Corpfish on the top right side he can pick up for level 7. And he's currently walking towards it, yeah. Oh, he barely missed it out. You can see its XP bar is so close to level 7. But couldn't quite do it. There it is. There's level 7. And both Greninjas top again. I would like to see maybe one Greninja just being bot side once and just surprising the enemy team with like a bot lane gank for the second beast. Because they're kind of doing the same thing every single game. But I think you can maybe catch some people off guard get a kill on Slowbro or Hooper. And Sulu was actually not contesting though. He's going back to his jungle buffs. He's leaving Hooper on Oceania top side, and Oceania just gets destroyed. Hurricane Surf hits him and just gets completely one-shot. They're gonna get huge scores, and now they're gonna break the goal as well. They're gonna break the goal. I don't think they should have, but yeah. They break the goal, going towards bot side now with the hyperspace portal. Put in 90 points. But Ground Zero's working on this. Exit tech on Suluvu is there, and they're gonna take up the strat. They're gonna pick up the strat for free. And now they lost top goal as well. They broke top goal, which means Audino spawned on the side. Can the team get at least 5 kills? They hyperspace back to base on the full HP Greninja. So they can't find kills. They only get 1 in the end. A 1 for 1 though. The full HP Greninja going back to base on the hyperspace is not able to find a kill. What a huge mistake by Team Gap. That was not a good hyperspace to take. They could have easily gotten kills there. Suluvu was not level 9 yet. Greninja had his Unite move buffs as well. And they get taken down. Auto's being cleared for free now. Kite was working on it. He's going back to his goal to get some shields. Can always do this. Rotom pretty much can't kill these shields. Very easy to clear. And Ground Zero picking up the first red. They're 90 points behind right now, but it shouldn't matter too much. Of course, it can matter, but... Now they have 3 Audinos as well for the rest of the game on top side, after already getting Dread. And Azumarill getting a 1v1 kill on Absol. But also dies actually, dies to the Greninja. Biggest at least getting a counter kill. Ground Zero is going super aggressive here on the spot side, but Yami makes towards spot side with the hyperspace rotation. Irak looking for his level 9 on the Cramorant, and Don is going super aggressive. Can he actually find a kill? Almost. Almost getting a kill there with the Phantom Force. Auto-attacking the Cramorant as much as he can. Suluvu going in now, executes one, gets the Hooper kill. Kite looking for the Sucker Punch. That would be a huge kill. The Safeguard comes through, and the Helping Hand should get him to safety. Kite is blinking after him, and he actually gets him. The first Night just hits. Lush also being super clever now. Has to use X speed, runs away. And nice kill by Kite there. Very, very important kill on Suluvu. That's a lot of experience going over to the side of Team Gap. Dread spawning at 20 seconds, and we have a level 7 Slowbro. Only level 7. Urok is also looking for level 9. Hooper's looking for level 9. They're gonna miss some level Unite moves here. Could see another just complete team wipe for the side of Ground Zero on the second Dread. Joe's also scoring 40 on top side. Yes, the rotation is actually rotating top lane still, but they can't stop him. And there's Hooper Unite now. Ground Zero is just gonna start this Dread. I think it's gonna die even before Team Gap is even there. Yes, it goes down. Suluvu's gonna look for a Unite move maybe now. Absol's already 1 HP. Can Suluvu find any kills? The Unite kinda whiffs, but he can still auto-attack, gets 1 surf reset, and they just explode. 3 go down again. Biggest last man standing. Cramorant is looking on the side. Can we find a Shiki Unite? Ah, he kinda can actually. Can he get a kill though? No, he just dies in his Unite move. They're all 1 HP. Unbelievable. Ground Zero killing the Cramorant barely. Suluvu gets out on 1 HP. 1 more auto-take of the Cramorant Unite and he would have died. But no, it's not enough. It's so close. And Team Gap gets wiped again on the second Dread. Get completely wiped. You see the Whirlpool on the Azumarill. Rotom is also up right now. We haven't really seen much of the Azu yet. But it's only level 12. Joe always finding a lot of experience in these games. And Kite is already dropping super, super low. Gets absolutely obliterated. Azu going in with the Unite move. They also kill Cramorant. Double KO for Suluvu. On the Greninja yet again. Now try and break this goal. Yes, they do. They break the goal with Lush. Scoring 40 points. Nice low Unite. Going onto the Azumarill and he actually goes down. Was last time he probably could Unite move, but he also gets taken. No, he doesn't get taken down. He runs away in the hyperspace, gets back to base. 2 kills there for the side of Ground Zero. 1 kill for Team Gap. There's a level 9 Cramorant. We have 90 seconds until Zapdos spawns, and we have a level 9 Cramorant. It's looking absolutely terrible. He's 3 levels down on the Night heads. He's absolutely gonna do 0 damage. Looking at his auto-attack damage just hurts right now. Suluvu level 13. Omega is just level 12 now. The experience is just so insanely not even close. And we have 4 minutes to go into Zapdos spawns. Could just be another complete team wipe. Joe hitting level 13 as well on the Azumarill. They're also going to pick up another Dreadnought for free. Spawning in 8 seconds, they're positioning for it. Joe's just defending bot side. They even see some bees away. Team Gap is so starved on experience right now. And Kite is looking for something. Can't quite do it. It's going to almost die. And Ground Zero winning every single Dread. Getting every single Dread in this game. 30 seconds until Zapdos spawns. And it's looking in a great position to just take this game home. Take the Aeos Cup win home. But Zapdos is always a thing. Joe actually been in a very interesting position there, behind enemy lines. He saw all of them passing by. So Joe's just looking for the flank right now. He's jumping over right now, actually. Going for an Aqua Gun. And there's all exploding. We already have Slowbro dying again without Unite move. Not sure if you had it. Joe diving onto Beagle. Can Atsumare win the 1v1 there? Yes, he can. Yes, but also Suluvu actually died. Suluvu ended up dying. Double KO for the Ninetales. There's only Absol left right now who's scoring 90 points on bot side. And Ground Zero is going for the Zapdos. This could be a chance for Team Gap. If this Absol can maybe get a Night Slash last hit. There's the first Night Slash, but Blissey, we still have Blissey Unite. Blissey comes through. Yami the last man standing. Can the Surfs get Zapdos? Can they get it? No, they can't. Slowbro Knight comes on Azumarill, but it's just not going to be enough. Gets taken down. Ground Zero now looking for the scores on the Zapdos. Lush gets 100 in. Don is running for the base with a helping hand. Should be able to get out to the coin super easily in. And that should be game. Ground Zero is going to be the Oceanic Aeos Cup champions, taking home 10,000. Very decisive games with them. Always just winning every single late game team fight. Not even having to Zapdos flip. They did lose one Zapdos in the end though, but that was kind of unfortunate. That was well played by Beagle as well. But very convincing late game team fights. With the Blissey as well. And Team Gap maybe has to learn some Blissey. The Slowbro looked very, very bad in all games, I have to admit, compared to the Blissey. And I really wish they would have started using the Blissey at some point after getting just stomped over and over again. But yeah, GG's. Congrats to Ground Zero.